hear me fun. In tens of thousands, next like fire, they got to run. And believe it or not, I go whip them with all I got. And every time I lash in them the same spot from behind. So when you see me in the band, me and me woman, please don't bounce on me, cause you bounce on me iron hand. With me iron hand, drumming in the band. Woman or man, can't stop me iron hand. With me left and right hand, in space, the iron hand in, me way, bacchanal, in the place. Everybody jumping, everybody jamming, trouble in the band with me iron hand. One of them young woman, trouble in the band with me iron hand. Lord! Everybody know, it's Daniel Banfalo. He big and he's strong, nothing to pull his holy down. Always running to the land, with a dog on the head, bat in the hand. Raping woman, the beating man. Everybody pray Daniel Ban, but it's going to be me. And Daniel in the band, to a me. Good bounce on any man. So come out and play, but clear out the way. It's me and Daniel Ban in the band till New Year's Day. Fire! Long ago, man used to afraid to walk on the street because the young man want to meet. He was walking to a cane field, anybody who need to chop off the heel. Tell him his name is Daniel Ban, so they must get off his father's land. But he's going to be me and Daniel in the band to a we could bounce on any man. So come out and play, but clear out the way. It's me and Daniel Ban in the band till New Year's Day. Fire! Everyone in town should know Mr. Brown. The man was always stiff like corn, always on the donkey would walk. Till that day in Connery, down on the beat where Daniel meaty. He got a full pistol from the band, he jumped on the donkey, one to the land. Going to be me and Daniel in the band to a we good bounce on any man. So come out and play, but clear out the way. It's me and Daniel Ban in the band till New Year's Day. Fire! And screaming, wheeling and chanting. Music like fire. The women said that they searched the whole of the band. Until me, they couldn't find the right man. They tried big fat Euclid, the one with the fried chicken. All he could do with them girl, he was good for nothing. Well, they tried with Big Paul, he was big but too small. But when the tempo started to fly, he fall. Jumper was mad to play with me and them women. They prancing like they ain't got no problem. They walking up the bottom and belly. And they wailing down the place like they crazy. They whining and shouting, they screaming and bawling, they rolling and shaking. Make it bacchanal. They chipping and shouting, they whining and swaying, they bumping and singing. This is Carnival. You should see you boy when I start to whine, and you know that I'm coming from behind. It was mass and fire, I was getting tighter, and the music was coming louder and louder. I got hicks and pussy, stick and daddy, but they really couldn't whine like me. Jumper was mass to play with me and them women. And they prancing like they ain't got no problem. And they walking up the bottom and belly. And they wailing down the place like they crazy. They're jumping and screaming, wheeling and chanting, rolling and shaking. Make it bacchanal. They're chipping and shouting, they're whining and swaying, they're bumping and singing. This is Carnival. Only time we hit December, as long as I remember, the people of St. go wild. Everybody fretting, really misbehaving, doing their thing without style. Prancing till they're weary, tempo piping on. With smoke and booze they're merry, a cultural melting pot. Jamming left, jamming right, jamming day, jamming night. Jumping high, whining low, steel and brass, calypso. Big and small, having fun, all day long, in the sun. Old and young, in the town, drink their rum, tumble down. It's really a pleasure beyond any measure to see a petition spree. Possessed with a madness, petting to the fullest petition jamboree. This year go be fire, the town go be hotter when all of them big bands splash. Some of them go get close, some of them go lose clothes. Oh Lord, everything must crash. What you wear when I let go? Every man go on. Don't stop that sweet tempo. Here we till we fall. Jamming left, jamming right, jamming day, jamming night. Jumping high, white low, steel and brass, calypso. Big and small, having fun all day long in the sun. pleasure beyond any measure to see a petition spree. Possessed with a madness, fed into the fullest petition jamboree. The world today is so full of strife and confusion. Mankind just can't find a place to turn. We try to find a solution to cure the bitter taste of corruption that's infecting the populace of every nation. All the talk is about ammunition, which obviously leads us to self-destruction. It's time we all should know that Jah never wanted it so. He said to ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. There's a better way, a brighter day, and this we all must learn. The good will always prosper, but the wicked shall burn, burn, burn. The wicked shall burn, burn, burn. We fight, we cheat, we kill, but all is useless. We rape, we loot, we take, we never rest. Why must mankind act with such madness, making life appear to be worthless? It's hard to determine what is progress. Inventing car, inventing plane, what will man invent again? Mankind needs a plan to bring peace and love in every land. But he has to ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and he shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. There's a better way, a brighter day, and this we all must learn. The good will always prosper, but the wicked shall burn, burn, burn. The wicked shall burn, burn, burn. We cuss all day and abuse ourselves without reason. Common sense is really rat poison. A kind word turns every rat, puts the evilness out of your path. Just let a little love into your heart. God's children were not meant to suffer. All of we belong to the Master. Have nothing to fear, for my Father Jah is always near. All you do is ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. There's a better way, a brighter day, and this we all must learn. Some people fell in for me, especially Joni and Sweeney. They go beat me up in the band, they plan to kill me iron hand. And they wet by me home in Newton, and they cut me for poetry down. Well, they think that element done, they never know I had a shotgun. But shotgun, I ain't joking. With me shotgun, I ain't running. They sent for the Frenchman to kill me iron hand. Well, since they want fun, come back with me shotgun. Brother or sister, father or mother, shooting left, shooting right, shooting center. If I smoke up the grass, when I play me man, I'll shoot your head, I'll shoot your foot, I'll shoot your ass. So Rasta man down in town, they vex with me cause I sing me song. They say out of me mind, they call me suicide, they call me swine. And they studying up the karate, and they sending challenge to me. Or to go make them all shut them out, they go see the street and can't come out. Cause I have me shotgun, I ain't joking. With me shotgun, I ain't running. They sent for the Frenchman to kill me iron hand. Well, since they want fun, come back with me shotgun. Brother or sister, father or mother, shooting left, shooting right, shooting center. If I smoke up me grass, when I play me mass, I'll shoot your head, I'll shoot your foot, I'll shoot your ass. Cajola up on the hill with a catty pull on the old friend's bill. He say he go shoot me down and take away me road march gun. But he better leave me alone, cause the catty for shooting stone. And me shotgun shooting lead, so if he mess with me, he's steady dead. Cause I have me shotgun, I ain't joking. With me shotgun, I ain't running. They sent for the Frenchman to kill me iron hand. Well, since they want fun, I come back with me shotgun. Brother or sister, father or mother, shooting left, shooting right, shooting center. When I smoke up the grass, and I play me mass, I'll shoot your head, I'll shoot your foot, I'll shoot your ass. Fire! We were playing mass all over town. 1972, they got me jacket blue. 1973 is coming, plenty bacchanal, and they want to know what I'm doing for the carnival. All day, all night, we plan to parade it down. All day, all night, Coca-Cola coming down. All day, all night, Silvans and GI brass. All day, all night, well, it's now a playing mass. Stay on, let me have me fun. Let me drink the rum, stay up. If you're black or white, stay up all day, stay up all night. Carnival down here is really a sight to see. Playing mass this year till the 2nd of January. If you think I'm making joke, you could bring your bag of smoke. See me drinking up me high wine, putting a cloud 9. All day, all night, we plan to parade it down. All day, all night, Coca-Cola coming down. All day, all night, Steve Fans and GI brass. All day, all night, well, it's now a playing mass. Stay up, let me have me fun. Stay up, street jamming. Ayo! Brass and steel band, making sweet jam. Ching band, big jam, everybody having fun. And the atmosphere to tell you plain that the time has come to jump again. Young and old is behaving, everybody gone on a spree. It's bacchanal in my country. Watch the people running when they hear the steel band beat. See them how they wailing when the bass band starts playing. Boom bam, 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 boom bam. Troops parading, all day dancing in the hot sun, drinking cousin and the rum and the Rasta man, smoking the grass while the policeman playing the mass. The carnival spreading fever from your toe right up to your brain, and the calypso driving you insane. Watch the people running when they hear the steel band beat. See them how they wailing when the bass band starts playing. Boom bam, boom bam. Boom bam, 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 boom bam. Pull me pass, pull me pass. Sam and Percy and Sonny and Nick, drunk as usual, quite unsocial, and the women them, they going wild. Oh, they jamming back, they ain't got no style. Especially Miss Jones, Patty Hurricane and the Lane, and they kicking up and they raising cane. Watch the people running when they hear the steel band beat. See them how they wailing when the bass band starts playing. Boom bam, 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 boom bam Boom bam, boom boom bam, 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 boom bam. Everybody know it's Daniel Banfalo. He big and he's strong, nothing police hold it down. Always running to the land with a dagger in head, a steady hand. Raping woman, he beating man. Everybody pray Daniel Ban, but it's going to be me and Daniel in the band. To a we good bounce of any man. So come out and play, but clear out the way. It's me and Daniel Ban in the band till New Year's Day. Fire! I remember not too long ago, man used to afraid to walk on the street because the nail band want to meet. He was walking, choking, feel anybody who need to chop up the hill. Tell him his name is Daniel Ban, so they must get off his father's land. But he going to be me and Daniel in the band. To a we could bounce on any man. So come out and play, but clear out the way. It's me and Daniel Ban in the band till New Year's Day. Fire! everyone in town. You know Mr. Brown, the man was tall and stiff like Mom, always in the donkey would walk. Till that day in Connery, down on the beat where Daniel meaty. He got a full pistol from the band, he jump off his donkey, one to the land. Going for me, and Daniel in the band, to a wee. Good ball song any man, so come out and play, but clear out the way. It's me and Daniel band in the band till New Year's Day. Fire!
Weak heart must feel it. Elimat speaking here. Unity and strength.
I would like to let some people know,
Stronger than ever.
all the fans up in Toronto,
Stronger than ever.
all the fans in New York City,
Stronger than ever.
tell all the girls in Montreal for me.
Stronger than ever.
But it have some hypocrites in my country, all that rape Juni Bulgani, because it's Sonyan from Monkey Hill, I mean the one who thief insurance money, and all the praying to see the GI's fall.
Stronger than ever.
All the pray to live to hear us fall.
Stronger than ever.
You could never hear them wish us well, but we stronger than ever. Kiss my pants and go to hell, for we stronger than ever. Ayo! Pressure!
Fire. What can that must immortalize?
I would like to let some people know,
Stronger than ever.
Madam Stash in a big motor road.
Stronger than ever.
All the fans in the Virgin Isle,
Stronger than ever.
all them who think we making style.
Stronger than ever.
Everybody know we're in grudges, got the chows and on patches. Though in business we can't agree, we don't take it personally. And everybody who cussing we daily.
Stronger than ever.
All those who try to understand with we.
Stronger than ever.
All them who stop their worrying.
Stronger than ever.
I want you to give this message to
Honorable members, specially invited guests, remarkable teens, viewing and listening audience, good evening. Welcome to this special sitting of Parliament. We will now have our prayer by Pastor Octavio Warner of the House of Deliverance, New Testament Church of God, Tabernacle Village Evangelical Association. Pastor?
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, in Jesus' name, as we humbly bow ourselves before you this evening, we want to give you thanks for life. We want to thank you, God, for your blessings upon us. We want to thank you, God, because you have been a good father to each and every one of us. Lord, as we are here tonight for this celebration, oh God, we are thankful, oh God, for these honorees, these children, oh Father, in a special way. Father God, we just ask for you to continue to guide them and to strengthen them. We are thankful, God, for the ability that you have given unto them, the talent that you have given unto them. Father God, we just pray, God, that you continue to bless them as they are children, oh God, of the future of the generation of St. Kitts and Nevis. We pray, God, that you continue to uphold these children. The word of God tells us, as the hour is in the hand of the mighty, so are the children of the youth. We pray tonight, oh God, that you direct these children, that you ask, oh God, that we ask, Father, in Jesus' name, that you continue, oh God, to be their help and be their strength. Help them to be ambassadors of our nation, we pray. Father, as we bring this parliament, this setting before you tonight, we ask your blessings in everything. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Warner. You may be seated. As a matter of housekeeping, just a minute, honorable member. As a matter of housekeeping, if you haven't done so already, kindly place your phones and or other devices on silent or vibrate for the duration of the proceedings so as not to interrupt as we move along. Thank you. I recognize the Honourable Member for St. Christopher 3.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise to move a motion to adopt the order paper as recirculated. It is prescribed in our standing orders, a particular order, and tonight, because of the special circumstances, we have to deviate from that. So I wish to move a motion to adopt the order paper as recirculated.
The question is that the order... Sorry, seconder. I recognize the Honourable Attorney
I wish to
General.
second that motion, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. The question is that the order paper as recirculated be adopted. Those in favor? Aye. Those against? The ayes have it.
Messages from the Governor General.
Honourable members, there is a message from Her Excellency, the Governor General, and it will be read by Mr. Hassani MacDonald, the President of St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association. President.
Message from the Governor General. Madam Speaker and honorable members of the National Assembly, our 25 most remarkable teens, your parents and guardians, fellow citizens and residents. Greetings. I am once again honored to greet you at this special sitting of the National Assembly. We gather to celebrate an incredible group of young individuals whose achievements, passion, and perseverance set them apart as leaders of today and tomorrow. These 25 remarkable teens stand out not only for their accomplishments, but for their commitment to making a difference, often in ways that many may not even dream of at such a young age. Each one of you has a unique story. Whether you've excelled academically, shown athletic prowess, advocated for social change, enhanced a sense of community spirit, demonstrated your creativity, or inspired others with your resilience, you embody the spirit of nation building, which will create a better St. Kitts and Nevis. You are doers with a clear vision, who not only see a better world, but are taking concrete steps to create it. As we celebrate you, remember that this is just the beginning. The journey ahead may hold challenges, but with your spirit, there are no limits to what you can accomplish. As we celebrate your achievements, remember that you have an entire nation supporting you on this journey. I applaud your commendable contributions. May you carry this recognition as a reminder that your potential is limitless. May God continue to bless our nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. MacDonald, for that message from Her Excellency, the Governor General. Next item, please.
Announcements by the Speaker.
Just a few announcements. Before I proceed to the formal notices and announcements, permit me to address you briefly. Honorable members, specially invited guests, remarkable teens, viewing and listening audience, good evening once again. Welcome to this special sitting of Parliament where we convene to award and highlight youth excellence demonstrated at the highest level in our federation. Tonight is an indication that our youth can and have indeed made a commendable decision to participate in the building of our nation. I wish to encourage the awardees to continue their diligent work, continue inspiring, continue channeling your very best efforts into your respective passions. These passions are what ultimately fuel your discipline, commitment, and resultant successes. Congratulations to you all, but I wish not to forget the parents, the guardians, and communities from which each of these remarkable teens came. For it is upon their support that the foundation of your overall development and successes in life are built. Congratulations again to the remarkable teens, and thank you, everyone. I now move to the formal notices, particularly the apologies. I have received formal apologies from the member for St. Christopher I, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley. Another was received from the member for St. Christopher VI, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, and lastly from the member for Nevis 10, the Honorable Eric Evelyn. All are out of the jurisdiction and will be absent from this evening's proceedings. Honorable members, as we proceed with presenting the awards this evening, I humbly and respectfully urge each of you to keep your presentations 2 to 3 minutes at most, as we have a number of awards to present, and we need to have the persons ushered to Nevis, the awardees ushered to Nevis safely and before midnight, hopefully. So 2 to 3 minutes, please. Next item, please.
Statement by Minister.
I recognize the Honorable Senator Iseline Phillip.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Before I begin my brief statement, of course, please permit me to greet very warmly our special guests, particularly those seated in the gallery right now. We have our parents and guardians of our remarkable teens this evening. Special welcome. Very good to see the gallery so filled. It's not typical all the time for Parliament, but it's lovely to see you and the remarkable teens who are obviously with us. Of course, greetings are also extended to my fellow parliamentarians in the House, to the listeners and viewers online. Ladies and gentlemen, we convene tonight to recognize and award 25 young people who have demonstrated extraordinary character, talent, leadership, and fortitude in their lives thus far, even in spite of some particular disadvantageous circumstances in some instances. But you know, Madam Speaker, lately I've been troubled. I've actually been troubled quite a bit by the extreme delinquency and violent and juvenile behavior that we're seeing a lot more amongst young people. Not just here in St. Kitts and Nevis, but across the region in relation to the violence and murders that we're seeing among just teenagers, children. So I've been very troubled by that because it's certainly alarming. And I believe that it is truly great cause for concern and a whole of society concerted effort for us to think about solutions to how we can support our young people. But in spite of those realities, tonight we are reminded of promise. We are reminded of promise of the positivity and potential that these young people, these 25 young people we are celebrating this evening, that they have already demonstrated the promise and positivity that they have demonstrated as citizens and patriots of our beloved Federation. Let this remarkable teen ceremony be a mainstay in our youth development agenda so that we can always celebrate, honor, and encourage young people who prove themselves to be human beings of strength, of faith, of discipline, courage, resilience, and leadership. The kind of human beings that we should all aspire to become as we mature into a sustainable island state. So I'd like to close by expressing sincere congratulations to those being awarded. I know we are going to see and hear about the reasons that they are considered to be the most remarkable at this time. But of course, I want to express a very special congratulations to all of the parents and the guardians of these young people who have loved them and worked with them and cared for them and nurtured them to become these young people that they are today. And so with that, I will leave us to proceed with the ceremony, and thank you all. Good night.
Thank you, Honorable Senator Phillip. Next item, please.
Public business. This will take the form of video presentations of individual profiles, followed by award presentations by members of Parliament in accordance with the circulated schedule.
Thank you, Deputy Clerk. As the awards are presented, I would encourage everyone to give a round of applause, be encouraging to the awardees as they presented the awards. This keeps the energy light and it makes them feel like they are truly doing something well and remarkable in our federation. Thank you. The first awardee is Miss Caitlin Wilson. This is where you clap. Ms. Wilson is being awarded in the category of Performing Arts and School Pride. The award will be presented by the Honorable Member for St. Christopher 8, Dr. Terence Drew.
Last year high school. The categories I was nominated for were Performing Arts and School Pride. Firstly, I think I was nominated for Performing Arts for my extraordinary passion for the arts, such as gymnastics, dance, singing, acting, and being on stage in general. And for School Pride, I have attended multiple events such as the cheerleading, where I led my team to victory, and the Republic Bank Miss Teen St. Kitts and Nevis, where I gained that title. I think what makes me remarkable is that I am very ambitious, very bold, and very brave. And I intend to inspire people younger than me to show them that you can do anything that you put your mind to. The person that supports me is my mother. She's my biggest supporter, my biggest fan, and I love her for that. I think what motivates me is my want to thrive and success that pushes me into doing everything that I want to do and that I believe I can do, and that makes me motivated in many ways in all the categories that I am talented in. I see myself in the performing arts industry. I love communication and I love being on stage, so I would love to be either an actor or a professional dancer for celebrities.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise to, of course, present this award to our first awardee for this evening, Ms. Caitlin Wilson, a star gymnastic, and in the area of gymnastics and the aerial arts. Madam Speaker, I want to stress the point that this area that she's been awarded for, it's an area that not a lot of us would be involved in. It's not a traditional area, but it speaks to the transformation in terms of what people would consider to be career goals, and especially our young people. This is what we call the orange economy. And this economy, of course, is a thriving economy here in St. Kitts and Nevis. So I want to take this opportunity to really congratulate Ms. Caitlin Wilson. As we saw in the video, she said that she wants to be an actor. And the way that she walked up here this evening, Madam Speaker, she's definitely on her way. But I want to say to her to continue to thrive, to continue to ensure that she's not derailed from her path. And even though what she seeks to do is not considered a traditional path, I want to ask her to be a trailblazer and to ensure that she represents St. Kitts and Nevis well wherever she goes, as she has demonstrated thus far. So let me say once again, congratulations to you, Ms. Caitlin Wilson on this remarkable, remarkable achievement.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson, and thank you, Dr. Drew, and congratulations again, Ms. Wilson. The next awardee is Akwanje Robinson. He's being awarded in the category of environmental science and volunteerism. Dr. Clark, the Honorable Senator, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Akwanje Robinson. I'm 18 years old and I represent the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. I was nominated for the category of environmental science. I think that I was nominated for the category of environmental science because my passion for the environment is very evident, and as such, the work that I do entirely surrounds it. What makes me remarkable? I feel like my ability to be me is what makes me remarkable. And in being me, I'm able to alchemize challenges into opportunities and tap into a passion for the environment that we, as a planet, need to transport us into an era of sustainability. What motivates me is the knowledge of endless possibility, to know that anything is possible. In the future, I see myself continuing my passion for the environment, particularly the ocean, but as a qualified professional and more in tap with the community and the world at large.
Dr. Clark.
Madam Speaker, it is not often that I get excited, and I'm extremely excited today to present to Mr. Robinson this award. Mr. Robinson is a bright, unassuming, gentle star destined to save this planet. And you know a person is destined for greatness, not based on accolades, which he deserves, or his recognized achievements, such as being the CARICOM Youth Ambassador, congrats, but in the quietest moments when no one is looking, when no one is there to celebrate, the true nature of a star shines brightly. And how do I know this? And I've observed Mr. Robinson for the past few months in my secretariat. Mr. Robinson is brilliant. I am comforted as a fellow environmental advocate that St. Kitts and Nevis will not disappear into nothingness because Mr. Robinson is not afraid to champion global causes for the environment, for the planet, and for our oceans. In fact, I cannot sit without telling you of how Mr. Robinson came to work in our secretariat. We had a series of interviews for environmental project managers, etc. And everyone, brilliant young persons came, but Mr. Robinson, instead of answering questions of the panel, presented a whole PowerPoint on how he intends to change this world positively. He floored us. And since then, his presentations have been made to cabinet, to finance, to the world. Because every time I have something to do, I have now asked Mr. Robinson to be that champion, to do that research, and to pull those points together for the environment. Mr. Robinson, you are a star. You are destined for greatness, and it's because you want to serve and take care of this planet. I am so proud. We are so proud. You are remarkable.
Thank you, Dr. Clark, and congratulations again, Mr. Robinson. The next awardee is Yazariel Hodge. Ms. Hodge is being awarded in the category of Scholar Athlete. Her award will be presented by the Honorable Member for St. Christopher III.
My name is Yazariel Hodge. I am 15 years old and I am representing the Charles E. Nevis Secondary School. I was nominated for the Scholar Athlete and Sports category. I strongly believe that I was nominated for those categories because of several compelling factors. For example, resilience and determination. My determination to excel in both athletics and academics. Despite any personal challenges I may face, I always showcase a strong work ethic and resilience, whether it's breaking records, winning championships, or showing exceptional skills makes me a standout candidate. These achievements reflect my dedication and passion for my sports. My remarkable quantities stems from my dedication to athletics and the impact it has on those around me. My passion for sports not only fuels my personal growth, but also motivates my teammate, creating a positive environment. As a leader on the field, I always display my leadership skills by demonstrating sportsmanship, resilience, and a positive attitude. Growing up, people would always look down on me and be like, she's too small, she can't do this, she can't do that. But I would always try my best to prove them wrong. And that is what motivates me to be disciplined and show people exactly what I can do. I see myself in the future studying at a college or university while still pursuing in athletics.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise in the stead of the Honourable Member for Constituency Number 6, who I know would have been very pleased to present this particular award. When I read the bio, I think there's a young people song called Champion, Champion. There you go. Champion, that's what I see here. A champion now, a champion in the making. And added to that, being small, but talawa. To run these races, 800, 400, 1,500, 3,000 meters, she has to be talawa. And I read here that she didn't even get to compete for one of the 3,000 races because there was nobody else to compete in the category. That shows that she is far and above everyone else in her league. Another interesting observation I made from reading her bio is the word peacemaker. Peacemaker. As we look around this world of chaos, it is good to see that there are young people who are focused on making peace. We need a lot more of that in our world. The Prime Minister said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." And so while she will be a beacon of hope, and I know that she will excel because she has the right attitude, it would be lovely if that beacon of hope is also a symbol of peace. So I want to give you congratulations, Ms. Hodge. You have very, very far to go, and we're rooting for you, although you're from my wife's part of the neck of the woods, St. Paul's, and we always have rivalry. But you're from St. Kitts and Nevis. Congratulations, Madam Hodge.
Thank you, Honorable Maynard, and congratulations again, Ms. Hodge. The next awardee is Ms. Tresonia Douglas. Ms. Douglas is being awarded in the category of leadership. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher II, Marsha Henderson, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Tresonia Douglas. I'm 18 years old and I attend the Clarence Fitzroy Brent College. I was nominated for the category of leadership. I believe I was nominated for the category of leadership because of my involvement, commitment, and dedication to the various organizations that I am a part of. Once I engage in something, I actively and consistently try to take the initiative to enhance both the organization and myself. I believe I believe my resilience makes me remarkable. It allows me to face challenges head on and turn obstacles into opportunities. I see myself in a career in IT and just being successful and happy overall.
I recognize the Honorable Member for St. Christopher II.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise on the occasion to present the award to, and of course to recognize this extraordinary female, Tresonia Douglas, who is being recognized tonight for leading, Madam Speaker, with grace and precision. Leading with grace and precision. And it is, I met Tresonia because she happens to be my mentee through the Women Empowering Girls program. She showed up and she said to me, "You know, I'm not supposed to be here, but I meant that I'm going to be here." And she came, she said they had selected some students to come to the session, but she said that she was adamant on being there. And Madam Speaker, I think it was meant to happen. Tresonia doesn't need a lot of mentoring. At just 16 years of age, she has demonstrated faith and leadership, determination, and leadership abilities that truly set her apart and deserves acknowledgement. As a female leader myself, it is especially significant for me to have this opportunity to highlight the achievements of this dynamic young female leader. Celebrating our leaders, such as Tresonia, is not only honoring her individual achievements, as outlined in her bio as she did on the short video. However, it serves as to inspire countless other young women to pursue their dreams and assert their place in leadership roles in this country. And so tonight I want to congratulate her parents, Troy and Sonia. I see Troy Douglas and Sonia in the audience as well, and to congratulate Tresonia on this well-deserved achievement. And so, Trisania, like I always tell you, continue to take up space. Congratulations.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Douglas. The next awardee is Ms. Jazara Green. Ms. Green is being awarded in the category of Spirit of Hope and Academics. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher 5, Honorable Sean Richards, will present the award and give brief remarks.
Hi, my name is Jazara Green. I'm 18 years old and I'm currently representing the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. I was nominated for Academics and Spirit of Hope. I think I was nominated for these categories because I tend to excel in academics, and in regards to Spirit of Hope, I'll just assume that they see something in me that I do not see for myself. I don't know. I think if they're weird categories to be nominated for. While I do think this is a question the person who nominated me would better be able to answer, I think it's because I tend to excel in most things I do, including academics. Psalms 139 verse 14 says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And I think if God thinks I'm remarkable, then I guess I'm remarkable. Firstly, I'm motivated by myself because in whatever I do, I want to excel. I'm motivated by people that support me because I want their investments to bear fruits. And most of all, I'm motivated by God to just share love and to be a good representative for His kingdom.
Honorable Member, before you present, I must apologize. I need to address you properly, given your recent achievement. I recognize the Honorable Member, Dr. the Honorable Sean Richards. Give me a chance, I'll get you ready for it. That too is a demonstration of excellence.
Speaker, with your leave, I rise to present this award to Ms. Green. I note that indeed she's not only intelligent, but she's humble, and she has a very good sense of humor. Anyone reading her profile would, of course, recognize why she is being awarded as a most remarkable teen. God has blessed her with many, many talents. There are numerous studies which have been done on students who participate in extracurricular activities. She has been involved in a host of extracurricular activities: dancing, the Sea Turtle Network, preaching in church, being involved in sporting activities, and the list goes on. Certainly, when I was a student, I wasn't involved in so many different activities, and I don't know if I could have been involved in so many different activities and still excel academically. The studies, however, have shown that students who are involved in academic activities, in extracurricular activities, they tend to do well academically. They're better able to socialize not only with their peers, but also with adults in terms of personal growth and social development. and having a sense as to what is needed to help to enhance the community. Those are skills that they are able to develop from being involved in those activities. Ms. Green is certainly testament to those studies that there is truth to those studies. I therefore take this opportunity to congratulate her and to say to her to continue to excel. You are a star. You are remarkable. And it is for that very reason why we're here to celebrate you this evening. It therefore gives me pleasure to present this award to you.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Green. The next awardee is Mr. Nassim Gerald. Mr. Gerald is being awarded in the category of Sports and Most Promising. His award will be presented by the Honorable Member for St. Christopher IV, the Honorable Samuel Duggins, who will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Nassim Joel. I am 15 years old. I attend the Charles May Secondary School. I was nominated for Sports and Scholar. I was chosen for those categories because of my accomplishments and achievements that I have made from the age of 6 years old to now. We are this year at the TDC Inter-School Championship. I secured both titles, under 16 male champion and Victor Lodoro. I am remarkable because of my dedication and determination that I have towards both sports and education. And for a boy my age to be able to juggle both sports and education at the same time, I will say that I am truly remarkable. I see myself in the future at a university pursuing my goals, and also at the Olympics representing my federation. This year, me and my school traveled to Pennsylvania to compete in the Penn Relays. We didn't get any medals or nothing like that, but we was proud of ourselves. So hopefully next time when we do go back, that we will try our best to get medals.
I recognize the Honorable Member for St. Christopher IV.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise to give credit to this excellent athlete. And as I read through his bio, Madam Speaker, there was a line in there before I saw the stature of the person that spoke to his remarkable height. And when I read that line, I had a very different image in my mind of the person that I would meet. And then he walked into the room, and I understood then why they mentioned the remarkable height. But also the remarkable speed, Madam Speaker. This young man is a well-decorated athlete at all levels. And I just looked at him presenting on the video, and I said to myself, he must now understand the way others feel when they line up on the track next to him. It is the same feeling he must have felt in front of the camera. Because for your decoration, I am quite sure that you would leave a lot of fear in the hearts of your opponents. Winning 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, and this man is just really, really well placed to put St. Nevis on the map And in conclusion, I would say that I look forward to seeing him at the Olympics, because if Jamaica has a boat, we have a bullet.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. Gerald. The next awardee is Ms. Zanil Jeffers. I know it's a little late in the evening, but I want us to keep the energy up. Ms. Jeffers is being awarded in the category of Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Mathematics. Her award will be presented by the Honorable Member for St. Christopher III, Honorable Conway Maynard. He will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Zanil Jeffers. I am 16 years old and I am representing the Sadler Secondary School. I was nominated for the STEAM category, Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. I believe I was nominated for this category because of my academic excellence, rewarding me for the Star Girl Award and the Teen Girl of Excellence Award at Sadler Secondary. I am remarkable because I am creative, I have great leadership skills, and I am true to myself. I demonstrate resilience in overcoming new challenges and adapting to anything that comes my way. My mother motivates me, and my passion to become a doctor motivates me. I feel like because of what I want to become in the future, I push myself harder in order to become what I believe in. I see myself as a doctor and taking care of my mother.
I recognize the Honorable Member for St. Christopher III.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise once again to congratulate this remarkable teen, Janelle Jeffers. When I read her bio, something stood out to me. One, this is an area which we have been encouraging young women to get involved, because this is not just the future, STEAM is, it is the present. It is happening now. And we need everyone, a balanced approach, to be involved. And so I was very heartened to see that this is part of her passion. As Minister of ICT, I see in our own department the need for more and more industry professionals of this stream. Why? Because we have to change the way we do everything under a theme called digital transformation. And so I'm happy to see her involvement in robotics, IT competitions, and so on. It spells well for the future of our digital transformation agenda. As we build it out, we know that we have people like Zanel coming through. What's important as well is, and I think it ties into our Sustainable Island State agenda, where digital transformation is just one part of the overall effort of us in this country to protect our climate. Climate change is real, and she seems to be a devout environmental conservationist. And this is particularly important. It seems as though she loves beaches and so on. Right here in St. Kitts, we are losing our beaches. There's an area which we have lost an entire beach, where development that had hoped to have the beach as a selling point no longer has that. And so we need advocates, we need stewards in this field, And we're happy that persons like Ms. Jeffers are willing and excited to be there. It's important to see she's also well-rounded. She plays the piano. She goes to church. And she still wants to be a dermatologist. So this is unbelievably, or this is a real remarkable teen. And it is my pleasure to give her this award and hopes that she goes from strength to strength and reach higher heights to be a beam of innovation and community service. Congratulations, Ms. Jeffers.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Jeffers. The next awardee is Ms. Zion Harding. Ms. Harding is being awarded in the category of Creative Arts, Music, and Cinematography. The Honorable Member for Nevis 11, Alexis Jeffers, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Zion Harding. I am 16 years old and I am representing the Nevis International Secondary School. The categories I have been nominated for are Music, Creative Arts, and Cinematography. I believe I've been nominated for these categories because of my extensive years in junior Kaiso, junior soca, and my love for art and music. I believe I'm remarkable because of the people who are around me. My family, parents, siblings, friends, teachers, everyone and anyone who has helped me get to the place where I am today.
Recognize the Honorable Member for Nevis 11.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to congratulate the awardee, Zion Harding, this evening, and I do so on behalf of the member for Nevis 10, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, who I believe Zania would have loved to be here to present this award to you. He is a representative of Gingerland, where you're from, and I'm sure he would have loved to be here to ensure that he gives you all of the accolades and all of the praise. But equally, I am honored to present on his behalf, and I want to say to you, something about you exudes confidence. I see it in you. I hear it in your brief speech there on the display. And I want to say to you that that confidence, you'd want to take that with you wherever you go at all times. I want to also say to you that you come from a family that is full of talent, and it is embodied in you as well too. And so we expect a lot from you. Your profile speaks to what you have accomplished thus far, but I do believe that you still have a lot to offer to this federation, and we'll hear more about you in years to come. And I want to be alive and strong and healthy and well to see some of the success that you will bring to this federation. So you continue to be a good partner and a good friend to your peers. Continue to excel in school because you have had some excellent achievements thus far based on your profile. So the best is yet to come. And I want to say to you, this honorable house, we're all proud of you. Your parents are proud of you. Those in the gallery, I'm sure, will join me and heap some praise on you as well, because you have done an excellent job thus far as a young lady coming up in this federation and this world. So congratulations. May God continue to bless you and your family, and continue to embrace your family. You'll need them. And keep in mind, success comes with some failure as well, and you'll meet some failures along the way. But continue to press on and persevere. Success will be yours at the end of the day. So God bless you once again, and congratulations on this achievement.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Harding. The next awardee is Ms. Hannah Marie Williams. Ms. Williams is being awarded in the category of Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Mathematics. The Honorable Senator, Dr. Joel Clark, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Hannah Marie Williams. I am 16 years old and I attend the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. I was nominated for the category of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Maths, also known as STEM. I would say that I was selected for that category because it is something that I am deeply passionate about. And as a result, I've been involved in it for as long as I can remember. But most notably, I would say I was selected for it due to my participation as a member of the St. Kitts Nevis robotics team for the past 2 years. I would say a number of things make me remarkable. I think that for me personally, I would say that my personality is what makes me remarkable. They say that manners can take you around the world, and I feel that especially in my case, that is definitely the case. I am involved in a number of things. I play multiple instruments. I like to learn languages. So even aside from what I was selected for, I would say that that is what makes me remarkable. I would say that self-betterment and self-improvement is what keeps me motivated. The idea that I can always be better and that where I am now is not where I have to stay.
Recognize the Honorable Senator, Dr. Clark.
Honor student, musician, coder, tutor, translator, advocate, volunteer, leader, youth activist, robotics, Spanish, Japanese, French. I want us to normalize the word genius for our young people. And I made sure I researched. And the definition of a genius, it isn't just being brilliant and having a high IQ. I want to read it for you. It's creativity, self-awareness, extraordinary ability to apply imaginative thinking to any situation, to ask questions, and to have thoughts that normal people don't think about. You're a genius. You are a genius. I am so proud of you. The Williams sisters, you all are special. And I don't mean to shed light also on your sister Dominique, but when I met her, I was floored to say, who is this intelligent person? And then comes Hannah, equally brilliant. And from now on, feel free to accept and wear the term genius because you are. And most importantly, that you encourage young women to be a part of STEAM, to be in a space traditionally thought for male brains. You are changing the world and you must continue. I am so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Williams. The next awardee is Ms. Lavana Boddy. Ms. Boddy is being awarded in the category of Academics and Culinary Arts. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher 7, Dr. Timothy Harris, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Lavana Badi. I am 15 years old and I attend the Silas Secondary School. I was nominated for the Academic and Culinary Arts Division. I think I was nominated for these categories because of my unwavering commitment to excellence. I think there are several qualities that make me remarkable, but if I were to choose one, my passion for learning, I am not only willing to learn in the classroom, but to read in books and other extracurricular activities. I see myself being successful and having the support that I have now.
I recognize the Honourable Member, St. Christopher 7.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise with your leave on this particularly memorable occasion to present the award to Lavona Body in the chosen categories listed here, academics and culinary arts. I want to salute Miss Body for being one of the 25 nominees. They are all part of a cadre of young people who have done excellently and have met the criteria for claiming these important nominations. Of course, we have seen from your own bio the diversity of your experiences and contribution in the school setting, outside of the school setting, in business, at church, and of course, in new and modern areas of robotics, engineering, displaying the diversity of your talents. So I salute you. I wish you well. Your track record of excellence tells me that once your mind conceives it, you're sure to deliver on it. And so I pray that God will continue to bless you. You're a believer in the faith. At times we say the sky is the limit. But what if you were to go beyond the sky? You would be heavenly bound. And then know your faith will one day take you there. So, as a father myself, and one of my daughters is Lavon, you are Lavona, I take special delight in presenting this award to you and to wish you well now and in the future.
Thank you, Honourable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Wadi. The next awardee is Ms. Kayla Claxton. Ms. Claxton is being awarded in the category of Performing Arts and Leadership. The Honourable Member for Nevis 9, the Honourable Mark Brantley, will present the award and give brief remarks.
Hi, my name is Kayla Claxton. I am 14 years old and I am a Form 4 student at the Gingerland Secondary School. I was nominated in the categories of Performing Arts and Leadership. I believe I was nominated in the categories of Performing Arts and Leadership, firstly because of my accomplishments in the dance world. Dance is my passion. I began dancing when I was 2.5 years old, and I have been able to share this art in different communities at various events in St. Kitts and Nevis and on different islands. I was also named the 2021 Dancer of the Year in Nevis, and I had the opportunity to be featured as a soloist in 2022 at the annual Leap Nevis dance recital. One highlight of my dance journey has been attending the Art Saves Lives Foundation's Summer Dance Intensive in St. Martin, not once, but twice. I had the opportunity to meet some of the movers and shakers in dance and network with peers from across the world. I am also a dance leader as I serve as a junior dance tutor at Leap Nevis, a role I started when I was 12. This is perhaps one of the reasons why I was nominated in the leadership category. I also believe I was nominated in the leadership category because of my overall persona and the various events that I am involved in. I currently serve as a student ambassador at my school, and I am in the guide class at the Gingerland Pathfinder Club. During the summer, I hosted the first ever A Girl Like Me with Kayla C event to empower young girls from the ages of 5 to 8. I believe in helping the younger generation, specifically girls, with personal development, because as a girl child, there can be many challenges and obstacles that may try to prevent or deter you from achieving your goals and aspirations, but nothing should ever stop you. Being remarkable isn't a gift you just miraculously gain at birth. It is the outcome of long hours of hard work, determination, and perseverance. My family always tells me to keep my head up and keep on pushing, because there will be challenges and there will be setbacks, but it will all be worth it in the end. Even if persons don't believe you are worthy of the recognition you may gain along the way, it does not matter, because at the end of the day, you are the one putting in the work and getting the results. This mindset is what makes me remarkable.
I recognize the honourable member for Nevis 9. It is now the time to speak.
Madam Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. It gives me a tremendous sense of pride to stand and recognize Ms. Kyla Claxton, who has been awarded as one of the 25 most remarkable teens in the areas of performing arts and leadership. She would have spent some time on her video profile that we just saw, speaking to her expertise and accomplishments in the arts, specifically in the field of dance. But from her profile, from her bio here, I realize that she's also accomplished a tremendous amount at her young age in the field of academics. In fact, at the tender age of 13, she has already conquered her first CXC exam, achieving a distinction in EDPM and ranking 2nd in Nevis and 10th in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. I think that that in itself is quite remarkable at just 13 years of age. It wasn't said by her. We know that her award is partly in leadership, but I think that one of the things I can say, reading her profile, is that she's also a politician. I say that because she has led as student council president of the Nevis Academy. I think those are usually contested positions, so she's already had a track record of winning elections. And she, as she indicated, now is a representative of the Gingerland Pathfinders Club and an ambassador for her school and for her community. The profile here states in part that her achievements in dance, academics, leadership, and community service are not just impressive, they are a tribute to her boundless talent and deep compassion. It gives me immense pleasure to congratulate Kyla Claxton, certainly a star on the dance floor, on the dance stage, but also in academia, and I suspect shortly in politics as well. Thank you.
Thank you to the honourable member, and congratulations again, Ms. Claxton. The next awardee is Miss Mia Romney. Mia Romney. Ms. Romney is being awarded in the category of Overcome Disability and Academics. Her award will be presented by the Honorable Senator Iseline Phillip, who will also give brief remarks.
I am Mia Romney. I am 15 years old, and I attend the Washington Archibald High School. I am nominated for the Overcoming Disabilities and Academics. I am the first visually impaired person to enter into the normal school setting. So I think that's why, given the fact that I'm very smart, I'm always in the top class, I'm always getting good grades, and all the obstacles that I have overcome, I've been on the principal's list twice in a row. I think that's why they nominated me for these categories. Honestly, my mommy is the one who keeps me motivated because she's always encouraging me. I would be like, no, I don't want to go to school today. And she would be like, you have to go, you have to learn, you have to get an education. And I'd be like, okay, I'll go. I'm smart, I'm multi-talented, my memory is sharp and on point. Just ask mommy. I see myself as a lawyer. I'll be majoring in law, but I'll be also doing a minor in science because I want to be a chemist. And I'll also do music on the side because I am a musician. I can play piano, flute, I could do the djembe drums. And I'll also do a baking business part-time because I love to bake. I actually have a business. It's called Mia's Touch.
Recognize the Honorable Senator Phillip.
Madam Speaker, it's with great honor and excitement that I am the one to award Mia this evening. I'll tell you, I remember the first time I met Mia, actually. Her mom introduced her to me, and at that point in time, Mia was very unafraid to let me know who she is and what she enjoys doing. Just like you saw, the level of enthusiasm in the video is just who she is in everyday life. And I was very impressed by that because it was clear that this is a very, very intelligent young lady. And obviously the accomplishments that Mia has is, it is very extraordinary and it's remarkable, but she's not just those things. She is, in fact, a trailblazer. And, as she said in the video, she is, in fact, the first visually impaired person to be going through mainstream education here in St. Kitts and Nevis. And that is truly, truly, truly remarkable. And as I said, being the first of anything makes you a very significant trailblazer. And Mia has a great deal of character and trait and strength and resilience, and her mother truly, truly, truly is the kind of support that we want to continue to encourage because it particularly is quite infectious in terms of people also similarly wanting to advocate for Mia. I believe and I want to encourage Mia to stay determined and to continue to be unafraid to take up space and to speak up for herself, because that is the reason that she is where she is. That's the reason why the system and just our institutions have been forced to bend to make sure that we can accommodate Mia to be able to tap into her full potential. The world must bend. Not that our persons with disabilities should be hiding their brilliance. And so it's because of persons like Mia who have the enthusiasm, who have the courage, who have the supportive networks to continue to advocate for them and take up all the space, which is why we must ensure we celebrate and honor and award her this evening. So congratulations, Mia.
Thank you, Honourable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Rumney. The next awardee for tonight is Mr. Levan French. Mr. French is being awarded in the category Courage to Overcome and Spirit of Hope. The Honourable Member for Nevis 11, Honourable Alexis Jeffers, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Levan French. I am 18 years old and I attend the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College. The category that I was nominated on is Courage to Overcome and Spirit of Hope. I think I was nominated under these categories because of my talent and skills that I pose, the gift that was given to me by God. And what I think makes me different is that I use my pain, my trauma, and my struggles, and I turn that into motivation to keep me going, moving forward and keep growing. I think what makes me remarkable is because of my skills and talent, as I said before, courage to overcome. And that's what makes me remarkable, because I didn't let my past keep me down. I keep moving, I keep growing, What motivates me is my past. When I think of my past, that's what motivates me, not to go back to my past, but to think ahead, think about my future, to better off, to be something great for me and my family, and just not my family, but also my community. I see myself in the future as one of the top chefs in the Caribbean, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, not also one of the top chefs, but one of the top artists who paints, I see myself being something big in the future. And you know why I said that? Because coming from my past was very hard. It was just trauma, pain, struggles, and that just motivates me, makes me humble. And seeing coming from my past makes me want more ahead, something big, something that would make my mom, my dad proud, my whole family, my friends, As I said, the future matters.
Honourable Member, I recognize Honourable Member for Nevis.
Thank you once again, Madam Speaker. I rise once again to heap praises on this young man, Levan. As I see him walking this evening, I have to say this is a guy who is well organized, knows what he's about, and he has some style too, But that's all good. And Levan, I want to say to you that I'm seeing you for the first time. I learned a few things about you by reading your profile. And in your profile, it speaks to what you have done thus far in your tender age of 18. I know you said you want to be a culinary star. I said culinary star because you said you want to feed the whole world. And I am sure that you will succeed at that. But I saw something in your profile that stood out when I read it. It says that you spend a lot of time with the elderly, which is so important. It says that you're a grounded young man. You would have had some upbringing that speaks volume, because if you're spending time with the elderly, here's what is going to happen. The elderly have been places and have experienced things and have seen things that you will never see in your lifetime. But by them imparting some of those experiences and some of the things they would have seen, that would make you certainly a much better, a much stronger, a much more resilient young man. And there's a lot to be learned from them. And of course, if your peers are seeing you doing that, they, of course, I'm sure would follow suit and would do likewise, because the elderly, they're important to us. They are sometimes persons who are neglected. And for you to spend time and talk to them, provide comfort, and bring some joy to them. I am certainly, my heart is warmed by that, and I want you to continue to do so. But also, equally, I want you to pursue your dreams and your aspirations. I see you open up your restaurant someday. I hope to come and eat a good meal. I love to eat. But in all that you do, keep God in the center of all that you do. And bear in mind that success brings some failures with it, but it's the persistence that you have spoken about that will continue to provide success for you moving forward. You have spoken about some challenges that you've had in your past, but that hasn't defined you, or it has defined you to some extent, because here's where you are, trying to make your life better, make your family proud of you. And I want to thank your parents for what they've done to bring you thus far in your life. And I want to ask God's blessings on you from now and into the future, so that you can continue to contribute to the development of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. May God bless you and all success to you.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. French. The next awardee is Mr. Tejuan Webb. Mr. Webb is being awarded in the category of Scholar, Athlete, and Most Promising. The Honorable Attorney General, Garth Wilkin, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Tejuan Webb. I am 16 years old and I represent the Charles E. Mills Secondary School. I was nominated for Scholar, Athlete, Education, and Sports. I think I was nominated for these categories because I excel in my sports, preferably the 110-meter hurdles, and I also do well inside my schoolwork. My talent for the 110-meter hurdles, at first I was quite interested to do hurdles, but I saw that it had a lot of consequences while doing it, such as accidents and incidents. So I work hard towards it, and now it's one of the top events that I like to do. My uncle, my family supports me, my coaches, and my school. I can't remember the college name, but I'm looking to go overseas for college and continue with my sports and academics.
I recognize the Honorable Attorney General.
May it please you, Madam Speaker. TJ, at a time and in a place, St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean, where young men are choosing paths that are taking them into negative areas and destruction, he is an example of excellence, an example for all of our young men to follow. He's also an outlier, a very modest one, because in his presentation, he didn't give all the facts. Not only is he a record holder in the 110-meter hurdles, he's also a record holder in discus. He's also a record holder in the 400-meter hurdles. He also won the 200-meter. He also is a long jump champion. So he's a true all-rounder, a true exceptional athlete. But more than that, he's also a good student. He's an example for our young men to show you don't have to be one thing. You can be anything you want to be. And what touched me is that not only does he find the time to be an exceptional athlete and an exceptional student, he also makes sure he finds time to help his mother with the chores in the house. So he's a humble, kind, family-oriented young man. And I think the line in the booklet, the final line, really shows it in depth, more than I could ever say in my own words, which is a living testament to what can be achieved through hard work, resilience, and relentless pursuit of excellence. I think that is what TJ is, and I encourage him to keep it up. I encourage him to pursue his dreams. With his talent, with his dedication, he can be anything he wants to be in this life. And he is truly already remarkable, and I just encourage him to continue to be remarkable. Congratulations, TJ.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. Webb. The next awardee for tonight is Mr. Rondre Daniel. Mr. Daniel is being awarded in the area of scholar, athlete, and spiritual commitment. His award will be presented by the Honorable Senator Latoya Jones.
My name is Rondre Daniel. I'm 14 years old and I attend the Charlestown Secondary School. I'm being nominated for Scholar Athlete and Christian Commitment. I think I've been nominated for this category because of my amazing achievements in both academics, spiritual commitment, and sports. I'm remarkable because God made me in His image to bring glory and honor unto Him. And because of this, I'm using my talents to succeed.
I recognize the Honorable Senator Jones.
Madam Speaker, I rise to congratulate Mr. Rondre Daniel on his remarkable achievement in cricket and spiritual commitment. Rondre's dedication as a scholar athlete, balanced with his spiritual growth and outstanding academic performance, is inspirational. Rondre is admired by his peers and his community, not only for his achievements, but for his wonderful personality. Rondre is positive, disciplined, dedicated, hardworking, and he's extremely helpful. Rondre has performed exceptionally well in cricket, hence he is receiving this award this evening. I would read some of the teams that he has played for in his bio. He was selected for the Leeward Island Under-15 squad. He has traveled twice to Antigua and Barbuda with the team. He has been a member of the high performance group for the best under-19 players in the Federation. He currently plays for the Brown Hill senior team in the first division. He's from Brown Hill. I wish Rondre continued success in his athletic endeavors, and I pray I will soon witness his goal, and it's in his bio, his goal of hitting a sensational six that echoes across the field. I love it, and I hope that I'm there to witness it. Despite his dedication to cricket, Rondre's academic performance is excellent. He averages above 95% in his schoolwork. He must be commended for his efforts, abilities, and outstanding performance in all areas. Excelling academically and athletically requires tremendous focus, passion, commitment, and discipline. I was an athlete, so I can attest to that. Rondre has shown all these amazing qualities while staying grounded in his values. Rondre, when I read your bio, I must say I admire your spiritual commitment. And I aim to be spiritually committed like you or even better. That is my goal for 2025. Maybe I need to start now. We'll work on it. I want to encourage you to continue to put God first and foremost. Continue to participate in your 5 a.m. family devotions. I wish I had those. Maybe I might join you soon. I'll ask his father. His father is a pastor, Pastor Ron Daniel. Continue your Bible studies, your youth fellowship, and continue playing the drums in church. Also continue to be supportive and helpful to everyone. The love you share with God and you share with others has not gone unnoticed. God sees you. We see you. Your community sees you. May God continue to bless you. Rondre, you are a beacon of hope. May this be one of many accomplishments that highlight your bright future as you inspire and uplift those around you. Congratulations, and we are proud of you.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. Daniel. The next awardee is Mr. Javid Edwards. Mr. Edwards is being awarded in the category of Scholar Athlete. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher 8, Dr. Terence Drew, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Javid Edwards. I'm 17 years old and I attend the Washington Archibald High School. I was nominated for the categories of academics and cricket. I think I was nominated for both these categories because I've worked hard to excel in both academics and cricket. I demonstrated the zeal, passion, and discipline needed to succeed in both of these disciplines. I personally believe that my consistency in everything I do makes me remarkable. I always strive to learn, not just by achieving results, but by also learning and improving by the setbacks and challenges that we face in life. I've been blessed to have a very supportive circle that includes my parents, family members, coaches, teachers, church family, and peers that push me and encourage me to always be the best version of myself. In the future, I see myself succeeding in any field that I'm in, possibly law, and ultimately just being an inspiration for others, showing that you can be successful in multiple facets of life through discipline and balance.
I recognize the Honorable Member for St. Christopher.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise to present this award to Mr. Javid Edwards. When he entered the room, the first thing I recognize is that he has the X factor. Nobody knows what the X factor is, but it can be recognized. He has it. And therefore, I want to encourage him to continue on the path that he's on. As I read his bio, I recognize that he is a sportsman. He is blessed with talent, with the talent of academics or academic achievements. He is also a musician. He tops off that with being one who serves his community. And everything is glued by his spirituality. This young man definitely has the X factor. He demonstrates that as a young person, he can be multifaceted. So his life is an example for other young people. And I hope that the other young people who see him, they see him as one who is a representative of who they can definitely be. And so, Javed, I want to encourage you to continue on your path in sports, in academics, in music, and to continue to serve your community, and most of all, to ensure that your spiritual life continues to be the center of all that you do. Congratulations, and continue on to greater success.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. Edwards. The next awardee for this evening is Ms. Glenaya Leader. Ms. Leader is being awarded in the category of volunteerism and most promising. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher 7, Dr. Timothy Harris, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Glenaya Leader. I am 16 years old and I attend the Sadler Secondary School. I am nominated for volunteerism and most promising. I think I was not nominated for volunteerism because from since a young age, I always loved to volunteer. It's always been a passion of mine. And it's just something that I love to do. I always love to help people. It's just something that I love to do. I feel what makes me remarkable is that I always see the good in people, no matter how bad it is or what bad they do. And I always think that everything has a good outcome and everybody deserves help in one way or another, no matter who they are or their background. In the future, I see myself putting St. Kitts on the block for one of the most, for bringing up architecture. So.
I recognize the Honorable Member for St. Christopher 7.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise on this occasion to recognize, salute, and congratulate Glenaya Leader, an outstanding community leader who believes in volunteerism. And in her profile, it said her passion for volunteerism is deeply rooted in her belief that giving back is not just an option, but a responsibility. She hopes to inspire others to follow her lead, turning her personal commitment into a larger movement within her community. What a wonderful desire, aspiration, and goal. We were told that it took a community way back then to raise a child and to keep children on the path of growth and proper development. So I want to commend her for her passion, her interest in being a star volunteer, and I hope that her example would be emulated by many others. Her commitment to learning, education, self-development, to dance and arts, her desire to help others, not just from her school, but her wider community, are well laid out in the profile and attest to her suitable attributes and qualification, if you will, to be one of the outstanding 25 remarkable teens that we honor and salute tonight. So I wish you all the very best. I congratulate you. I congratulate the family and the community that has allowed you to shine so far. May God continue to bless you.
Thank you to the honorable member and congratulations again, Miss Lida. The next awardee for this evening is Mr. Jaden Dunrod. Mr. Dunrod is being awarded in the category of School Pride and Academics. The honorable member for Nevis 9, Mark Brantley, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Jaden Dunrod. I am 17 years old and I am representing the Keon High School. I was nominated under the categories of academics and school pride. Starting with academics, I believe I was nominated under this category because I've always had an innate ability to consistently excel in academics. And as for school pride, I've always showed unwavering support to both of my alma maters, being the Keon High School and the Keon Primary School, respectively, by always either volunteering or accepting the request for me to go out and represent the school, whether in zonal competitions, local competitions, etc. I believe what makes me remarkable is not what I believe I can do, but for what others see in me. I've been told over the years, time and time again, that others are inspired by me. I've even been told that people want to be me, so I feel like that very fact alone is evidence that people see something in me, even if I don't see it in myself. I have many motivations, but I believe my main one is myself. I hold myself to a very high standard in everything I do, and I always want to do better than the last time I did. Well, my main career goal is to become a pilot, so in the near future, I don't think I'll be doing that because it takes a very long time to study, but in the future, if not that, I find myself wanting to hold some kind of public office in St. Kitts and Nevis. I've always wanted to help people or to give back to the people who have made me who I am, and I don't think there's a better way to do that than from the top.
I recognize the honorable member for Nevis 9.
Madam Speaker, it seems like I have all the politicians and aspiring politicians this evening. Let me just say what an impressive young man Mr. Dunrod is, and the fact that he has expressed his interest in leadership in the Federation, as he said, leadership from the top, I think is quite admirable at his young age. He has already, as the previous awardee that I also spoke to, demonstrated his ability to win elections because he was elected as a third form representative in the Student Government Association. That's always a good start for those aspiring to elective positions, as Mr. Dunrod has indicated to us. But I've been most impressed by the fact that Mr. Dunrod appears so confident. He knows what he wants. He is clearly an accomplished young man at this stage. And as he said, people want to be him. So that, I think, is quite admirable, that he knows who he is, he's confident in who he is, and certainly his peers and others see in him tremendous value. He will shortly be pursuing, I'm told, some 9 CSEC subjects. I am wishing him all the very best. I have no doubt that he will do well. And interestingly, Mr. Donrad, I see that you want to be a pilot. So I picked up my phone and I said, Mr. Donrad is confident, he is accomplished, but he's also quite smart in terms of his career goals. Because when I looked at here, they're telling me that in a recent study done by the International Air Transport Association, IATA, it says that by 2025, the worldwide demand for pilots will surpass the available supply by over 4,000. And another study tells us the U.S. market will likely have a shortage of nearly 30,000 pilots by 2030. It means, therefore, that Mr. Donrad, as a pilot, which he certainly will be by 2030, in my humble opinion, will be able to attract a good paying job, flying us around the world. So, Mr. Donrad, I suggest that you fly us first, and then you come back and you lead us after that. Congratulations.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. Donrad. The next awardee for this evening is Shamar Sider. Mr. Sider is being awarded in the category of Sports and Spirit of Hope. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher II, Marsha Henderson, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Shama Soido. I'm 18 years of age. I'm representing the Bastille High School. I was nominated for Sports and Spirit of Hope. I think I was nominated for these categories because I've done a very good amount of work and have enough experience for the sports of basketball. I have come a long way, like, it's just my go-to. This is what I like doing, have a lot of experience in it, different categories. For Spirit of Hope, I feel like I have a positive mindset for my goals and my dreams, everything that I'm supposed to achieve in life. I look forward to. I am remarkable because of my exceptional talent and drive for basketball, and also helping other people better themselves, better the skills for the game. I am also determined to push through and overcome any obstacle that comes my way. All motivation ain't good motivation, so I just feel like self-motivation is it for me. I got people motivate me, like my community, my family, my friends, and stuff like that, but self-motivation means a lot to me. In the future, I see myself doing many other things better in my life, trying to set a better way for my family, my loved ones, and the people that I'm close to. I also see myself taking basketball, trying to take it to another level, higher level.
Recognize the Honourable Member of St. Christopher II.
Madam Speaker, I rise to recognize and acknowledge an exceptional young man, Shamar Sider, who is being recognized tonight as the MVP of Resilience, Leadership, and Community Spirit. And from reading Shamar's profile, Shamar hails from the community of Market Street. That is, in fact, one of the communities. I was raised in McKnight and in Market Street. We call it M Street, right, Shama? Yes. Now, Shama embodies what we mean to be resilient. He lost his mother, Madam Speaker, at the tender age of 10. And he was raised by his grandmother and a very close-knit community in Market Street. He faced what they call in basketball a tough defense at an early age. However, he clung to the basketball courts, and this became his sanctuary, where he dribbled through his grief and pivoted towards a future that he was determined to build. He happens to be the youngest player on the best basketball team, which happens to be the Hitters basketball team out of Market Street. Now, Shama is not only excelling in basketball, but the same drive and discipline he has on the court, he brings it into his business. He has a business, a car wash business called Exquisite Wash, that's correct? Yes. And so, Madam Speaker, I want to encourage us all to support Shamar in his business endeavors. He also, like I said, embodies resilience. Shamar was able to secure 8 CXC subjects in 2023. And in a time when young men regrettably are distracted and focused on the wrong priorities, Shamar's commitment to excellence must be commended. And so I want to congratulate Shamar, his grandparents, the Market Street community, M Street. And believe me when I say I am proud, I am M Street proud. Congratulations, Shamar.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. Sider. The next awardee for this evening is Ms. Shaniqua Edmead. Clap, clap, clap. Let's go. Ms. Edmead is being awarded in the area of Scholar Athlete and School Pride. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher III, Honorable Conway Maynard, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Shaniqua Edmead, an exceptional 17-year-old who attended the Keon High School. It is an honor to be nominated for the Scholar Leader and School Pride category. Well, my performance has been immaculate throughout my entire academic journey. It is evident from my social and academic community that I consistently demonstrate a high level of dedication, leadership, and commitment to excellence. What makes me remarkable is my combination of academic excellence, unwavering dedication, and strong leadership. I consistently achieve academic standards while balancing significant responsibilities at home, which may sometimes be very challenging. Also, my ability to inspire and guide my peers to showcase my loyalty and integrity. So, honestly, I'm just proud to say that I'm one of the 25 most remarkable teens of St. Kitts and Nevis. My mother motivates me, seeing where we came from and how far we've came. She pushes me to strive for excellence and to be successful. In the future, I see myself having my bachelor's and master's degree and to open my own business and to help those who are not so fortunate.
Honorable Member, just before you present, I have apologies. I have conflicting notes, but the director has informed me that the category is Scholar Leader and School Pride. So I just needed to make that correction. I recognize the Honourable Member for St. Christopher 3.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It is my pleasure once again to extend congratulations to Ms. Shaniqua Edmeade on being one of this year's 25 most remarkable teens. From reading her bio, we hear about the excellence academically. We hear about being a strong leader. But what I like to see is the deep passion for agriculture and education. Oftentimes, you don't hear a lot of young people run into the field of agriculture. But again, Madam Senator, I'm going to sell your ministry's theme here, our government's theme. This is exactly what we're looking for in our sustainable island state agenda. We have said if we solve energy, we solve water. If we solve water, we solve food. If we solve energy, and so on and so on. And agriculture is going to be a critical part of that. So to see an academic who is also interested in our security as a nation when it comes to our food, this is very promising for us here in this country. Another important observation from her profile here is being a part of the Falcons Anti-Bullying Association Club. We have a lot of bullies around. A lot. All over. And it is good to see that there are young people who are taking up the mantle to help protect those who are around them and among us. We take this for granted, and in this time when we see an uptick in mental wellness issues, it is very good to see that we have a young leader like yourself, Shaniqua, who is promoting anti-bullying. I love that. That is excellent. And I want to encourage you to continue to be a mentor and role model for younger people. Your spirit of altruism is indeed captivating, that your whole focus is about how you can lift up other people. I wish we had a lot more like that. And so continue to be a leader in that space, and I know that God will set a path for you to always excel and to continue to lead. Congratulations, young lady, on being one of this year's 25 most remarkable teens as a seed of resilience, leadership, and dedication. All the best.
Thank you, Honourable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Edmeade. The next awardee for this evening is Ms. Norencia Gomes. Ms. Gomes is being awarded in the category of entrepreneurship and academics. The Honourable Member for St. Christopher 4 will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Norencia Gomes. I am 16 years old and I am representing the Charles Jimmy Secondary School. I was nominated in the categories of entrepreneurship and scholar athlete. I think I was nominated in entrepreneurship category because of my innovative ideas, my leadership skills, and my ability to create and explore new ventures. And in Scholar Athlete, I think I was nominated because of my drive to excel in both academics and sports. I am remarkable because of my ability to succeed in both areas by showing determination, being disciplined, and being a well-rounded individual. I want to make a positive impact on the world. I see myself being a successful entrepreneur while also balancing both academics, while also balancing my academic achievements and my athletic pursuits.
Recognize the Honourable Member for St. Christopher 4.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise again to give credit and commendations to Miss Norencia Gomes. Norencia Gomes, yes. Get the name right. Madam Speaker, she's an academic, and she's from the town of Sandy Point, and so you know she's an athlete. Somehow you have to put some respect on that. But most of all, what struck me most is her entrepreneurial pursuit. Because it says here in her profile that in 2019, she launched Supreme Sparkle Cosmetics, where she did lip gloss. Now, she said that she's 16 years old. 2019 would be some 5 years ago. So we recognize that if we do the simple math, that she has been at this at quite a young age. And that is commendable because it's said that she sold out in her first day. Now, she has also been credited for being a graphic designer. And at 16, interestingly, Madam Speaker, that also resonated with me because at 16, I was also a graphic designer. But I did posters not yet on the computer. I'm sure we could remember Skerritt Drugstore was our social media at one point, and you had to do the manila paper with the glitter dust and the cutout corner photos. That was my graphic design. She has come and she has taken it to the future. And I made that comparison to say to her, the future is limitless. Your pathway going forward has no bounds. You can be whatever you want to be. And I want you to believe that, because as a young lady, you have shown remarkable capabilities at 11, 12 years old, putting products out on the market, something that even adults have not been able to do successfully. So I want you to look at your future as limitless possibilities, a landscape where only your imagination can put you at any disadvantage. And as such, knowing what you have been doing in your creative pursuits, your imagination will push you well beyond any limit that our 68 or 104 square miles of a federation would attempt to limit you, or even our globe, because I believe it is young people like you that will ensure that St. Kitts and Nevis stands tall out amongst any country, anywhere in the world. Congratulations again, Ms. Gomes, and keep on pushing on. Thank you.
Thank you to the Honourable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Gomes. The next awardee for this evening is Ms. Janiqua Williams. Ms. Williams is being awarded in the category of Academics and Most Promising. The Honourable Member for St. Christopher 5, Dr. Sean Richards, will present the award and give brief.
My name is Janiqua Williams. I am 15 years old and I attend the Charles E. Mills Secondary School. I am nominated for the categories Academics and Most Promising. Being nominated for the academics and most promising categories, I believe because of my recognition of my commitment to academics and my habit of setting ambitious goals. People around me recognized my drive and saw that I wasn't merely achieving success, but also set on aiming to accomplish something meaningful in the future. Being nominated for this prestigious award, I took a chance to reflect on what truly makes me remarkable. While I'm honored by the recognition, it's not the award itself that defines me, but the perseverance behind it. Successes are built on moments of uncertainty and setbacks, but my resilience and ambition have always driven me forward. Looking back, throughout my academic journey, I often felt I haven't fully unlocked my full potential, yet others saw something extraordinary in me. Now I question myself, what could I achieve if I fully committed myself to everything I pursue? This nomination isn't just a recognition of my past achievements, but I see it as a challenge to push beyond my limits and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. In the future, I see myself pursuing my career of law, since that's what I wanted to do at a very young age, and I stay committed to that just to solve the injustice and the fairness of our country. And from my time being a lawyer, I do want to elevate to a higher position, which would be a magistrate. That's where I see myself in the future.
Recognize the Honourable Member for St. Christopher 5.
Madam Speaker, I rise once more to present this award to Ms. Janiqua Williams, who hails from the most beautiful and proud town of Sandy Point. Don't need to be jealous. Madam Speaker, she not just hails from the town of Sandy Point, but she comes from a family that I also happen to know quite well. Some may know her dad, John Glasgow, better known as the Bullman, who drove bus for a number of years and who now works as a mechanic. I would have had the pleasure of being driven in his bus. Her mom, Alexia, who we call Cooks in Sandy Point, works at the water department, and I would have served as the minister for that particular ministry at one point in time. We therefore recognize that she comes from very humble beginnings. She has a brother who works at the Ministry of Education. I would have served as the minister there. She has a sister who has since passed just a few years ago, who I also would have worked with in different capacities, and she also has an older sister. However, in reading her profile, Madam Speaker, a number of things stand out for me. She speaks to the fact that she believes in prayer, and anything that you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it. So many of us, we claim to have faith, but we ask for things in prayer, and quite often we don't believe that what we have asked for, we have actually received. She has that level of faith to believe that once she has asked for it in prayer, she has received it. And I'm sure that she has said that because she has actually seen it being manifested in her life. Secondly, Madam Speaker, she speaks to two career goals, either a lawyer or an economist. I note that you clapped quite silently when she mentioned becoming a lawyer in her interview. But what has struck me, Madam Speaker, is that she has stated in her profile that she wants to do so to be able to represent the underprivileged. You have quite a number of lawyers in here, I don't know if you all pursued law to represent the underprivileged or because you saw it as a means of making money. However, she wants to represent persons who she considers to be underprivileged. You can do both? Have you done both? Secondly, if not that, an economist. And she said she wants to be an economist because she wants to see the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis being developed. And again, if the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis is being developed, of course, you're assisting persons who are underprivileged. So I think both are quite commendable. The final thing that has struck me, Madam Speaker, is she entered the ZIZ Goldwyn O. Keynes High School speech competition. She placed third. But she has stated that she's not satisfied with the fact that she placed third and she wants to re-enter the competition, of course, with the hope of winning that particular competition. You heard her speak to resilience and determination. So indeed, she is someone who has determination. She certainly is a remarkable teen. We celebrate you this evening, Miss Williams, and we do hope that you would continue to be determined, you would continue to be a resilient person, but most importantly, continue to pray and believe that what you have prayed for is that you have received. Congratulations.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Williams. The next awardee for this evening is Ms. Ronaya Francis. Ms. Francis is being awarded in the category of Courage to Overcome and Most Promising. The Honorable Senator Iseline Phillip will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Ronaya Francis. I am 15 years old and I currently attend the Immaculate Conception Catholic High School. I am nominated for the categories Most Promising and Courage to Overcome. I believe I was nominated for these categories because there's so much more I want to achieve in life and I am driven to reach my full potential, and also because of the resilience I've shown through challenges I faced in life, specifically the loss of my brother, which highlighted how determined I am. I am remarkable simply because of the stuff I have achieved in life so far and the fact that I maintain being an honor roll student, writing CXC, and still being actively engaged in all the associations I am a part of, all while dealing with the loss of my brother. That makes me remarkable.
Recognize the Honorable Senator.
Madam Speaker, I'm very proud to present Ronaya's award this evening, not only because her foundational roots are rooted in the great state of St. Peter's. Right now, between me and the Senator, aside, we're fighting to claim Ronaya, but I'm just going to say I see her mother and her grandmother, who are from the great state of St. Peter's, seated here in the audience. So just to show you, Ronaya, we're all very proud of you. But I'm also actually very proud because I know Ronaya personally, and one of the things that has always struck me about her is she's always been very involved and has a very strong self-motivation to be involved in a lot of different areas of community development, of being able to be expressing herself, of taking on leadership roles. And with that, she's always demonstrated a very high sense of excellence for herself. So she's always very well put together. She always wants to be punctual. She always wants to make sure everything is done to a certain degree of excellence. And it's a habit for Renaya. And I think that's a quality that will take you very, 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 very far in life. And I want you to maintain that. I know I see your mom around all the time, and the complaint is never that she's not doing anything. The complaint is, oh, I have to keep up. And I think that's a really, really good thing. Lavi wants you to continue supporting and encouraging Renaya because she truly, truly has quite a bit of promise. And the fact that she has faced quite a bit of, sudden grief and loss with the loss of her brother who, unfortunately lost his life to the senseless violence that we're seeing, still she remains self-motivated. Still she remains determined to continue on her path for excellence and success. And you may not be as clear as to where you want to go in life right now, but I have no doubts in my mind that whatever you decide when you put your mind to it, you will get it done. And you will get it done to a high level of degree of excellence. So congratulations this evening. This is no surprise to me that you are being awarded, and I'm very, very proud to be the one presenting you this award tonight.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Congratulations again, Ms. Francis. The next awardee is Ms. Shania Bidder. Clap, 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 clap. Ms. Bidder is being awarded in the category of academics. The Honorable Member for St. Christopher II, Marsha Henderson, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Shania Bidder. I am 18 years old from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. I was nominated Most Remarkable Teen in Academics. In 2022, I graduated valedictorian of my class with 16 subject passes, 15 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. During my tenure at CFBC, I continued to be a top student in all my classes. I believe that my tenacity and willingness to try new things and excel both academically and in all aspects of life makes me remarkable. My mother is my number one motivation. I've witnessed the many sacrifices that she's made for my brothers and I to excel academically and just to have a better life than she did. I aspire to be a cardiac surgeon. So within the next few years, hopefully I will be graduating from university.
Recognize the Honourable Member for St. Christopher II.
Madam Speaker, I rise to present the award to this remarkable, dynamic teen, Shania Bidder, on behalf of the Parliamentary Representative for St. Christopher VI, the Right Honourable Dr. Denzil Douglas. I'm not familiar with Shania, but I happen to know her mother, to whom she refers in, the presentation earlier, Miss Bidder. I think I saw her earlier, or I see her now. And if what Miss Bidder stands for, and it only makes sense for all that Shania has achieved, that, she was raised by another strong woman. Miss Bidder is a teacher as well at the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. My son passed through her year, and he would come home and say, "Mommy, Miss Bidder don't play." She stood she didn't stand for nonsense. And it shows it's only reflecting in the accomplishments of her daughter, Shania. What struck me from her profile, Madam Speaker, from reading her profile, was one of the observations made by her colleagues when she interned at the Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine. The comments made, it suggests she was praised for her attention to detail and work ethic, rivaling both advanced students and full-time employees. Shania, she said earlier, would have, after she wrote her exams, she was awarded 15 CAPE subjects. 16, I stand corrected. 16. Her enthusiasm and resilience serve, Madam Speaker, as a powerful reminder that with determination, anything is possible. So I want to commend you, Shania, wish you all the best, and implore that you continue to shine as bright as you do today. Congratulations to you and to your mom and the entire family.
Thank you, Honourable Member, and congratulations again, Ms. Bidder. The final awardee for this evening is Mr. Jaheem Warner Ventura. Mr. Warner Ventura is being awarded in the category of Spiritual Commitment and Leadership. The Honourable Member for St. Christopher 8, Dr. Terence Drew, will present the award and give brief remarks.
My name is Jaheem Warner. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from the Clarence Fistfire Brian. I was nominated in 2 categories, Spiritual Commitment and Leadership. I would just say my willingness to push forward the Word of God to others because of the impact it had on me as a person. You know, it changed me from being a child just in high school to actually growing up to be a man in St. Kitts, and even outside of any small space I was with my friends, you know, able to just be somebody that I'm proud to be, you know. Well, I would say the commitment and dedication I have to my church and the Word of God, because it guided me from childhood to being a man, and I know the impact that could have to so much young men in St. Kitts and Nevis, and my just willingness to see that vision come to fruition. What motivates me is just seeing the young men in the turnaround agenda movement grow. When they first came in, most of them shy, but just the evolution into the movement, you see how confident they become, how much of a leadership role they're willing to take up, and then contrasting that to being outside in the world, these young men just on the street. You see the potential they have. Every young man have a potential to be a good, functional person in society. Well, I'm going away to university in September. So I'm going to study engineering to be a structural engineer. But really and truly, I see myself becoming a pastor and continuing the work that's being done in the church.
I recognize the Honourable Member for St. Christopher 8.
Madam Speaker, with your leave, I rise once again. And as I look at the profile of Mr. Warner Ventura, and he wants to be a pastor, I reflect on one of the pastors who I have read a number of his books. And one of the things he said is that leadership, everything rises and falls in leadership. And it is Mr. John Maxwell. Maybe Mr. Warner would become familiar with him. In looking at his profile, it says that he's bilingual. Listening to how he speaks, I recognize that he speaks Spanish, correct? ¿Tú hablas español? Bien. But I recognize that in his leadership journey, he specializes in young men. And I want to say tonight that irrespective of some of our young men we want to bring on the correct path, the very vast majority of our young men are on a correct path. Let us not forget that. But I think the fact that you are specializing in leading men is critically important. One of the things that we have recognized is that there are a lot of spaces for women and girls in St. Kitts and Nevis. And it should be so. But there should also be spaces for boys and men. And your example is definitely demonstrating that this is a need and that you are willing to fulfill it. The fact that you are fulfilling a need that is not being fulfilled as we would want it to be, in itself is a demonstration of leadership. And so I want to continue to encourage you to continue to blaze the path. Not a path that is necessarily set by others, but a path that your spirit, your soul, your mind tell you is an important path for the continued development of our young men in St. Kitts and Nevis. Also recognize that you want to be an engineer. You can be an engineer and you can be a pastor. You can be both. So one does not mean you cannot be the other. So I want to encourage you to pursue that as well. And if you pursue both of them, I can tell you that your life as a pastor would be more enriching. And so, Mr. Warner Ventura, yo quiero decir a usted que sigue continuando, trabajando mucho y te va a tener éxito en tu vida. Congratulations, Mr. Warner.
Thank you, Honorable Member, and congratulations again, Mr. Warner Ventura. We are at the end of the presentation of awards. Congratulations again to all of the awardees. Deputy Clerk, next item.
Adjournment. On the adjournment, the National Assembly will receive brief remarks from Mrs. Sahira Joseph, Director of the Department of Youth Empowerment.
Madam Speaker, honorable members of Parliament, permanent secretaries and other senior government officials, members of the Department of Youth for both St. Kitts and Nevis, media professionals, interview panel members, profile writers, photographers, proud parents, guardians, nominators, supporters, viewing audience, and remarkable teens, good evening. The 25 Most Remarkable Teen Award is not an award to be easily overlooked. This award must be recognized and understood for what it truly is, and that is a big win, having 25 steps in the right direction year after year. The future of our Twin Island Federation will depend on the choices, attitudes, adaptability, creativity, and strength of our young people. Therefore, moments like tonight are vital because it matters that they feel our commitment and support. Remarkable teens, you should feel so proud in this moment. And if I may, Madam Speaker, you should feel proud, Sotel. Understand that you are not here by mistake. Someone saw something in you that was worthy of attention, good attention, and your names will forever be a part of the logs for exceptional young people in the year 2024. Congratulations. And as you continue on your journey forward, never forget what you are capable of and navigate well. Parents, guardians, supporters, please continue to be present. Be present even in those moments where you do not understand their level of innovation and creativity. If you haven't noticed yet, these are different times, and survival will depend on innovative thinking. So love them and support them as they seize opportunities and skills that are essential for them becoming world ready. I already believe in them. Just look at how they have filled our hearts with proudness this evening. Madam Speaker, honorable members, we've now had the privilege to recognize 350 young people for this remarkable award. And we, at the Department of Youth Empowerment, take great pride in being loud in recognizing and rewarding youth excellence. Therefore, on behalf of the youth team, thank you sincerely for your continued partnership. Department of Youth team, it is no secret that I have the best staff in the government service, and I could not end this evening without thanking you for all of your hard work in pulling off another successful 25 Most Remarkable Teen ceremony. You are so loved. With that, thank you all for coming.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Joseph, Director of Youth and Empowerment. Honourable Member for St. Christopher 3.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. With your indulgence, after an excellent evening, I would want to rise to seek your leave to have this session of Parliament adjourned, sine die.
I recognize the Honourable Attorney General.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Before I move the question, I wish to add to the sentiment of gratitude before we leave. It is incumbent upon me to recognize and give thanks to those persons who would have assisted with the preparation and the execution of this evening's proceedings. Those being, of course, the honorable members. Thank you for your support and recognizing the remarkable youth. Thank you to the awardees for your remarkable work and for showing up tonight. Thank you to Pastor Octavia Warner. Madam Clerk, you are a worker that I express gratitude to over and over, and I will always sing your praises. You do your best and you work tirelessly, no matter the cause. Thank you as well to your able assistant, the deputy clerk. Wherever the clerk is, from 8 a.m. sometimes to 11 p.m., he is right beside her, and I am grateful for your work. Thank you to Mrs. Sahira Joseph and the officers within the Department of Youth and Empowerment. I must especially recognize Mrs. Joseph because I made some requests this sitting and she showed up. She didn't murmur. I know I added some additional tasks and she executed them flawlessly. Thank you again for your work. You will be recognized as always. Thank you to the president of Scanaipa. We appreciate you. Thank you to the parents and the guardians who showed up tonight. You are raising exceptional human beings, and we give you credit for that. Thank you to Mr. Sage, SKNIS, and ZIZ. Sage, I want to give you extra credit as well. You show up even when persons are in their bed. Sometimes Mr. Sage, as well as the clerk and the deputy clerk, they leave here after midnight to prepare for these proceedings. There are a number of things that go towards the preparation of these sittings that most persons aren't aware of. And so whenever I get the opportunity to do so, I thank them publicly. Thank you to the Sergeant of Arms. I know sometimes it is difficult sitting there without doing anything, without movement, and you don't fall asleep at all. Thank you kindly for your work. Thank you to all of the other constables. Thank you to my orderly, Mr. Chumney, who is always here, ever present, and he protects me from any evil, any harm that may be lurking. Thank you, Mr. Chumney. Thank you to the viewing and listening audience. We appreciate you tuning in this night. Now, this brings us to the proceedings, and again, thank you everyone for attending. This honorable house stands adjourned, sine die.